Hello, this is Shrike, playing more Commander Quest. We're going to do a Grog deck with the Dwarven Saladin. However, Cheers is not the greatest ability ever. It makes all units, both ally and enemies, drunk, which means they will take 50% more damage. That applies to you and them. So hopefully your cards, your summons, would have some other benefit to being drunk. There are cards like that, which hopefully we'll try and pick some of them up. But otherwise, it costs 2 mana, it's kind of expensive. But the real one is the starter relic, the Cask of Eternity. And we will get into why that is quite tightly designed when it happens. I'm going to start by getting a random rare relic, which is just like, feels like objectively the best choice. No matter what you're doing. Gain 1 additional mana on the first turn. That's fantastic. Can't argue with that. See, a rare relic often can be game defining and can really aim you in a particular direction. In this case, it's just pure value. My first turns will be more powerful because I'll have more stuff available to me. I can't get both Wacky Laps because they are disconnected. We could do the Hidden Chapter quest. This is probably not the greatest deck for that because the Hidden Chapter boss doesn't have minions for us to make drunk or anything, but could really work for buffing our own units. So maybe we will. Maybe we'll do the hidden quest this time around. We can get 2 danger battles if we do that, and a shop and an enhancement. So that's pretty good. Let's just go along the top then. Not terrible. So the Cask of Eternity is kind of important because every time I play a Grog card, such as this, which gives +2 attack damage and makes your units drunk. So it's not, purely beneficial, but it is free. The counter will go up by 1. When I play my 11th Grog card, good things will happen. It will completely refill our hand, as much as it can at least, with more Grog cards, random Grog cards. And you'll notice our maximum hand size is 10. So if we managed to play all of our cards out, and the last card we played was a Grog card that triggered this, we'd get 10 more Grog cards, which we can then play immediately, getting this count back up to 10, and then the next turn trigger it again, and we can just keep triggering it like that, in theory. Which is very powerful. I'm going to buff these guys' health a little bit. Doesn't matter too much. But first, it's going to take a little while to get our Cask of Eternity's counter up. So that'll be our goal in these early missions where things don't really matter too much. Will be to try and get that counter close to 11, but not quite 11. It might be beneficial to stall out some of these early battles so you can play more Grog cards, but I don't think we need to be that optimal. We don't have a great use for our steel yet. So this is kind of just good. If this was enhanced brew and it cost nothing, that'd be great. But I don't think I want 2 of them in my deck. Because it's really, you're playing 1 mana to get a random Grog card, which is not the best value ever. Because typically, for instance, 1 mana, I could have 4 2/5s and a beer. And this guy's free placement. So it's way more value for 1 mana than just this, in theory. So let's take the card draw for now. And hopefully we get some... There's one card in particular I really want. Oh, this is nice. We can enhance our brew to make it free. I want a Griffin. Because Griffins, by default, will get every... Ooh, we can duplicate a card. Well... I think it's probably better to duplicate the brewery card. Even though it's not enhanced. You only just get a couple more dudes for that anyways. Oh, experiment time. Okay, we're here already. Well, I wish they could have been in opposite orders, but... Increased health, reduces mana. Oh, I can make it free. Oh, that's great. Always at the bottom. Or gain exhaust. I don't want to risk deleting it. Playing it once kind of defeats the purpose of being free, kind of. But I guess it'll just be at the bottom of her deck. Our deck's very small, and we did pick up card draw, so that's not the worst. Yeah, a Griffin's base ability means Grog cards apply to it twice. So instead of getting 5 HP, you'll get 10 HP. Instead of 2 attack, you'll get 4 attack. And when you enhance it, it'll be times 3. Griffins get absolutely wild. I want to enhance this guy. He's free and super strong. So when you have perhaps a hand full of Grog cards to spend and a Griffin to play them on, you can just turn into just an absolute monster that will just melt everything. They're also flying and ranged. They're very good. I think what we're going to do is just play out as much as we can. And then probably buff these guys. And you know what, I may... yeah, okay. Maybe I should have played these guys back here. But ultimately, I don't think it matters too much. Let's do a little bit of free card draw. I didn't get what I wanted, so I would have been better off just... But, you know what? This works. A lot of stuff on the board, and these guys will continue to throw good damage, so... We are in pretty good shape, and we're getting our cask filled up. I'm going to use this to damage those. Put these guys in front. And we actually have more mana than we know what to do with. And we should win very shortly here. If I play one, I can draw 2 cards, so let's just do that. Didn't get anything too exciting. But it'll be good enough to win, which is all that really matters. So. Come on, one more hit. We got 1 HP. There you go. Get some food. Hawkeye's quite good in this deck because, in theory, we'll be getting lots of attack speed up from Grog cards. Ooh, do I want these? I don't think we want the bank. And this, we just won't be able to afford for quite a long time. I could re-roll. I might want to just re-roll. Focus is not on Forge. These are not the most game-changing effects ever. Especially when we don't have a lot of steel generation right now. We just have the basic miners. Could make a copy of a card. I could spend that to get another one of these. Or something like that. Not a tight pinch. I can enhance it to make it free. Is there a likelihood that I'd want to enhance it? I mean, I'd probably want to enhance this instead. Actually, maybe not. Because it's not that impactful. Drawing cards is also good, and that's actually probably just better. Let's get the card draw. The more card draw we have, the better. Okay, we're going to go for the hidden chapter against my best interest. We have to take this letter to another destination, another event in the next chapter. And that'll unlock it. Mobilize all enemy units on the first turn. That just gives us a little bit of time to set up, which could be useful in a deck like this. Allows us to throw lots of Grog around. So these guys won't move on the first turn. And we drew our useless letter, which is unfortunate, but we are close to being able to play our cask, which is nice. They outrange us quite badly, which is unfortunate, but I can make everything drunk, including us, but that's fine. So that'll be extra damage on these guys if we ever need it. So those do 7 damage, so they can now actually hurt this quite easily, which is nice. Arguably, I could have done it down here so that I could deal with these archers, but I think we'll be okay. Is there anything I'd want to draw from my deck? I could draw into more card draw, or into my free guy. No, because he'll always be at the bottom, so I won't have enough card draw. Unless I draw into that, and then to this, and then draw into this. which is not really worth doing, I don't think. I'd rather just have it next turn. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. That will kill those guys. We are very close to doing our Grog, which we'll get at next turn for sure. I think I need to deal with these, so I'm just going to play some stuff down here to kind of delay. Okay, that worked out perfectly. Killed all the archers. We did some damage to the boss. Now, I can do the brewery guard here, which serves two purposes. It can stop these charge if I buff them, potentially. And fill our hand. I could have emptied my hand out more, actually, first. I should have. That is slightly unfortunate, but only slightly, I guess. Because I can draw as well. Can't afford them, but that's fine. I want to buff these guys a little bit more so that they have more than 10 HP and will survive getting charged. And then I want to probably increase this stuff's attack and attack speed so that they just so much more value. Well, I can actually get 8 dudes doing that. So now there's 7 twos with 4 attack speed. Which, even though those were shielded enemies, completely destroyed them. These longbowmen are gonna kill our archers pretty easily, but that's fine. Let's draw some cards, sure. I'll probably wait till they get a little closer, then drop a brewery guard on top of them. Maybe. Let's buff those. And you know what, I can probably just do it here. We'll be okay. Don't want to... Hello? I'm clicking. It's not happening. Huh? That was strange. Well, I didn't want to give 5 HP to the mortal armor, but... I guess that is what it is. Oh, they're just ignoring the ranged units, but that's fine. We actually won with 0 damage. That's a great sign for this deck. Our cast is back up to 8 out of 11, which is nice. Oh, this random movement speed one usually screws me more than it helps. So I'm going to randomize. Draw 1 additional card each turn. That is fantastic. That is super good. Every single turn we get 1 more card. Ooh, Cav unit. That is quite useful. That's a good target. It's a very good target for buffs. Not as good as a Griffin, but still. Do I want a battle or an event? We've done a lot of battles, so let's do an event. Maybe it'll be good. Oh, I can get it. Okay, I happen to know the card I want is an epic card. I did not get it, but each time you use a Grog card, gain 1 regular customer. Or double the attack damage of all drunk units. Now this is all units, so that includes enemies, so it's not strictly the best, but it is quite good. Let's grab the base card, because that could actually help us a lot when we have a bad draws or something like that. I don't have any gold. I've got 6 gold. How did this happen? Oh, I just spent it all on that epic card, right? Well, nothing we can do here, so let's enhance a card. I could enhance this so it gets more value. Could also make these guys way tankier and stronger, but I think I'd rather this. We have to be careful with that though, because we might not always get 2 out of it. But if our hand is full, we play a card, it'll fill it with regular customer, but it won't have room to give me 2 of them. So I won't always get full value out of that, but cases like this it works. So I'm going to do this and this. Put that up top. Draw this. I guess I'm going to... Actually, I can probably... Giving this attack speed up is nice. Giving it drunk means it takes more damage, but that's okay. It attacking faster means it'll break down all this a lot faster. So I'm going to drop those guys over here, because that makes sense. We're at 9. This will bring us to 10. So I want to be a little careful here. I think I just do Archer here. Not do anything too rash. We used a Grog card, so that gives us 2 free units. I'm not going to bother trying to draw, because I don't have mana for it anyways. We're kind of demolishing this, so that's great. I can also do it here. So this will... I need to empty my hands as much as possible before playing that, ideally. So we wouldn't want to draw, for instance. So this will get me 8 Grog cards after playing this. Who do I want to buff with HP? I guess that's fine. So I can do damage. Be like, hey, these archers, dead. Dead. And you guys can be wounded. And now I'm just getting... I guess I could have played more of these, but we don't have that many slots anyways, so we're going to fill them all regardless. I think buffing the archers is probably a good idea. Yeah, like I'm not going to be able to fill all these in. Unfortunately, there's going to be a downside that these guys are going to be stuck in my deck for this battle. But it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Maybe I should buff these guys some more. Well, I have a feeling we're going to be drawing a lot of regular customers for the rest of this combat. Oh, we're going to break through the fortified gate pretty quickly. Realistically. And our cask is back up to 8, which is nice. We will probably rather quickly get that up even further. Now, I don't know if I don't need to put anything else up top, I don't think. And we're killing all this stuff here. So we will just... I mean, I guess I can draw a card to see. Get a random Grog card. That primes us very quickly. And since these are free, we might as well play them. Might actually break down through here before main gate, which is kind of unusual for us. Play our hand out very normally. Well, they just nerfed all of our ranged units, which is slightly unfortunate, but also doesn't matter that much. Slowly getting all those regular customers out of our deck too. Although, as you can see, there's still a lot of them in there. But hey, they're free. We are in fact breaking through there. Both sides at once, huh? Well. There's actually really very little reason to be... I don't want to actually... I want to keep my cask at 10 for the next combat since we don't need it this combat. It means we'll be primed and ready for great value next time. Alright, let's see. Do not lose mana at the end of the turn. That's not terrible. We don't have a lot of unit summons, so Little Star is not the best for us. Actually, no, it is pretty good for us because we have our base card, the regular customers. Let's take that. I think we'll probably get regular worth out of that. Now, an Owlbear is pretty tempting, but so is Mental Onslaught. So Mental Onslaught, all the Grog cards are tactics cards, which means this, if we fill our hand with Grog, this does a crap load of damage to every unit on the... every enemy unit on the battlefield. But Owlbear, I could also very easily increase its attack speed and its damage using Grog. And it does area damage, and it's big and beefy. We don't have anything that's super expensive in our deck to not want to play that. Have any other synergies with it? I mean, Hawkseye, when it does area damage, it can literally just kill everything. We don't have enough steel generation for the catapult, I don't think. So I'll take the owlbear. We need core units on the field that we can actually be buffing. Since I didn't get the enhanced siege tactics card to get, well, I'm probably not gonna be actually getting many tactics cards. This will not work with Cask of Eternity. I wish it did, but it does not. It has to actually be added to your deck, not your hand. I could just reroll. Let's reroll. Oh, hello. Grant +1 attack, +1 defense to summon cards with mana of 1 or less. All of these would get buffed. This would get buffed. This would get buffed. The only thing that wouldn't would be our Mountain Goat Cav and the Owlbear. Everything else, that's pretty good value. Oh, and all our regular customers would also get buffed. That's quite good. We can get 2 Wacky Labs. Oh, we can't because I have to do this quest. I think if we skip this, it'll come up again in the 3rd chapter, but the longer we go with it in our deck, the worse it is. We'll decide when we get over there. But I think we oh, wait. Okay, going through here is better, because we also get an enhancement and a Wacky Lab, so slightly better. Now my question, will this deck be able to beat the final hidden boss? I don't know. I need to get things out of my hand as fast as possible so that I can play a Grog card and trigger this. So let's play as much as we can. I think I might just leave the Cav deck in there, maybe? If I draw... I don't want to draw. I think I'd rather the Cav, actually. That's fine. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to splat the range units that are hard to kill. Now, we can build up our Cask of Eternity again. But let's get our attack damage on these guys. Let's give them a ton of HP. Attack speed. More HP. Now our cast is back up to 8. I don't think there's any reason to draw this turn. I could thin out my deck. I could potentially draw this to play for free, but nothing else really. So I think I'll wait. So these are 7 and 36. Pretty good. Would have been nice if we had that up first, but it also didn't really matter that much. Let's play this. Food. I'm gonna discard the faceless one because I don't think I want it. And get around food. Attack buff. Attack buffs are good. I have a feeling this is gonna do... we're not gonna win this turn. Maybe I just do a little bit of setup here. It also gives us some more value here. Star gives us 1 more mana. That's nice. And we will melt through his HP quite quickly. Which means I don't actually need to get 10 Grog this time around. Therefore, we'll leave it at 10 and not play any more Grog, if possible. We get more mana. That is some crazy value. And we win. Alright, so far, Grog deck doing pretty good. Another one of these. Definitely do not need another one. I'm gonna re-roll. Really looking for... Well, I mean, Steel Generation's nice. But I'm really looking for a Griffin. And we just haven't gotten it yet. We've gotten other epics. Doubling attack is good. Definitely good. I think the Steel Generation will be probably... Actually, it is quite good. because these contract miners will also get buffed by the bronze hand. That's reasonable. We don't have a lot of money right now, but... And this just began combat. And we just have less money now. Rip. I drew no Grog cards. But... I guess we will just try and set up then. We gain 1 mana. Fine. We have a bunch of decent small stuff on the board. We can probably deal with these rogues, no problem. We're not going to be able to empty our hand very easily in order to Cask of Eternity effectively, so I might wait a turn. Do I want steel, or do I want... I think this is better. Do I want... If I play it, I'm going to gain 7 more Grog cards. I don't have any... Actually, yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Because now I can do shit like this. And this. And play these guys out. Attack speed. And that'll give us more mana too, which is crazy. So I'm going to do this. So we can play more. Even more. And now our whole deck is full of these 0 mana cards, but whatever. We're about to win anyways, so... And that is the theory, and our cask is back up to 8, so I know that's great. Tavern Keeper, we don't actually need this. As cool as it is, we get the same thing from the Charming Waitress. It is beefier, for sure, but I don't think we want it. If I didn't have the base card, I absolutely would. Alright, let's, Let's improve the Cav, maybe? Or I could improve the Brewery Guard again, but what would I get that would be super good? Probably nothing. So let's... 1 more Cav unit, attack range, health, attack damage. Attack damage would be nice. Reduces attack range by 3. Well, it's already only got a range of 1, so... We just get +3 attack permanently on him. That's cool. Battle or event? Well, I have to go to the battle because I want to enhance cards. And so we shall. We don't really have great area damage for this. Let's just draw 1 card for free and see. Nothing. We're just going to be doing a very basic... Oh, actually, that's pretty good. We will be getting a lot of value out of this. I think that's fine. It's more than enough to handle what they currently have. I don't think I really care about the top lane that much. Owlbear will certainly help a lot here. Although they do have 3 attack. If I do that, I'm basically... Let's just do a setup turn with this and this. And I want to get probably as many of these as I can. So we can get a couple more dudes and get 1 more mana. That's nice. We completely wipe the floor with all of that stuff. That doesn't really matter too much either, so that's cool. I could get a cask, or I could just... It's probably worthwhile to use 2 of these to get a cask. Plus, since I can do this, I will get a full hand. It's definitely worth it. Uh-oh. Need to be careful with this. Put the attack speed on the archers. And voila! And now I can just go... You're all dead. You're all dead. Don't have any room for more of these, but it's fine. Then I just go archers. Maybe give all these guys attack as well. For the complete excessive overkill. Have some HP too. Have some more attack. Have some attack speed. Have some more HP. I could make everybody drunk. There's no reason to. Could also use my food. There's also no reason to. We'll just win. And that is the power of the cask. Look. It is already primed for the next combat. Doubling damage is pretty useful. But our deck is kind of got a lot in it right now. I don't want a lot of expensive cards. That's the problem. So I think I skip, actually. As good as that card is, I think we just improve the cav. Just because they're... Actually, wait. Let's make our card draw free. That might be important. And then we can just go... We'll have to make a decision soon. But which direction we want to actually take. So, I want to play this for sure. I want to empty my hand as much as possible. Nothing will move because they're all stuck in web, which is great. Do this. And then this will trigger our cask to get a whole bunch of stuff. We can just start murderizing. Need just get things out of my hand here so that I can get both of these. Attack damage. Well, I mean, I could. Gonna just have infinite numbers of these things. And I can get one more grog here. Goes back up to 8. Guess I do have space for this. I can't do much else, but I can draw a card. Oh right, I don't have any tiles, so drawing was, you know, kind of pointless. But protection on area damage, guys. Well, that's slightly bad for us. It's like, you know, it's not great. Let's get the owlbear out. Okay, we win. Just barely, but we did. Do I want healing item? Probably not. I don't think we will necessarily need it. This is a decent use for our steel. We do have quite a bit of steel production now, in theory. Well, do we really need... Do we really need more grog generation? I don't think we do. I think we're pretty good. We've got 2 of these guys. We've got the brew. And then, of course, the cask itself. If I draw this too early, it really sucks, because I just won't have the steel and it'll just be a dead draw. But we do have a lot of card draw, too. This is also not terrible, but it is expensive. So, Healing Spring is nice, but not vital. If it was enhanced, I'd consider it for just for the owlbear, but let's take the moonshine production, because once we play it once, maybe. No, actually, we can keep playing it. Yeah, it was not the greatest card, but whatever. Do I need to go to a shop to remove a card? I think I do. I really do. I really need to remove. None of these, well, I could get that, but that's useless. We don't need to enhance our structures that don't exist. Remove a miner. Wonder if there's anything that happened. It probably, because it seemed like it let me remove this curse card, the letter to deliver. If I remove it, I assume you just failed the quest, and you won't. But I don't know if it has like special dialogue for that. Maybe we can try that sometime. Could draw more cards, but we're good. I think we're good. All right, I think we've kind of talked ourselves into we're gonna unlock the hidden chapter. Increase damage of all flame by 1. That's terrible because we don't have any flame. Oh, this is perfect. I think this lets us do both. This lets us do danger battle, then this, and then this. That is actually the perfect relic I wanted in this situation. Or if there's a better one, I can't immediately think of it. So this is another case where if we had taken that card that doubles all drunk units damage, would have benefited this guy, because all this stuff is based around being drunk. So these are cards that we could get ourselves. We just haven't seen them yet. They're really not the greatest cards ever. They're okay. They're not fantastic. We need to essentially hope for something good to draw here. Okay. Having more Grog is definitely useful. Because we can now play a bunch of this stuff, which will no doubt just bait out him throwing. He has some cards that do 5 damage and drunk. He'll probably bait them out to kill those guys instead of our good cards. That was a pretty good turn. We're set up for the Cask of Eternity next turn. Yeah, the beer hall. So he just kills them. They're all weak anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do I want to play the owlbear? I mean, it does stop the charge guys very well. But I don't... Those charge guys are going to get stopped anyways. We should be okay on that front. I could get some steel generation going. Not a bad idea. We didn't get any Grog, so... Play on my hand. Wow, those charge guys did way better than I thought they would, even so. We need to empty our hand and use this to get a Grog card, and then probably do this. How close are we? Every 6? I think a range unit is probably better to have. Let's do this. Okay, we're gonna trigger all... Wow, we didn't get any offensive ones. They're all just attack damage. Could probably... I think I want them on the archers. And we will flood everything else. May as well include that guy since he's there anyways. I could also draw 2 right now and hope for something better. That's kind of nice, I guess. Won't be able to spend all these guys, but that's also fine. We knew this would happen. So these are 12 damage. I need them to have more HP so they don't get owned by him doing beer halls, but otherwise, I mean, that's all I can do. I don't have any more slots, so. Okay, that is fine. We still have our huge... Okay, so I can play this, which gives me more beer, which is great. I might want to play this out, actually. Yeah, let's do this. You can attack speed too, why not? And then we can do this. This. And you can just see how this stacks up like crazy, right? I don't actually want all of these, so I'm just going to let my hand only get one of them per turn instead of 2. Get steel, because it's probably better than playing out these cheap guys. Now, we won even before the owlbear got there, but it would have been an alternative win condition. I don't want the cogwheel. No, 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 no. No, no, no. 250 gold, though. That's fine, I guess. List Steel Digger enhanced. Ooh. Wait, we want Blade Magic Circle. That's super good when our drunk cards, of course, are free and we're playing so many of them. The event became combat. Did I go the right way? I didn't go the right way! What am I doing? No! I forgot that I had the relic. No. Well, let's hope we can do it in chapter 3 then, I guess. I was like, it's perfect! And then proceeded to not do it. Okay, well... flash those, so we have some free units here. I'm gonna be 1 mana short of what I want to do. Oh well. I want to play this for sure. I want to play this for sure. And AoE damage down here would be nice. Alright. We are at 7 casts. We're going to get 1 mana next time we play a card, which is good. Do this. So I can flank a little bit. I'm going to do this. Flank. I'm going to buff the HP of our area shield breakers. How do I want to handle this? I think we just want to play out a ton of things. I'm going to draw 2. We're not going to fill our cast this turn, but next turn, almost certainly. So. It's giving us even more mana. Well, not that I really need it. 10 gold for 20 steel. I don't need it this time around. Or maybe I just do it to get it in my hand. We've got quite a bit of gold, more than we need, realistically speaking. I can make everybody drunk, because that mostly just benefits us right now. Mostly. We can chew through things way faster. Okay, so our cask is almost complete. Need to be a little careful here. Although it's not actually complete, so we can get away with some stuff. So, I think I draw, or maybe I just leave it primed, because I think we might just, yeah, I think we'll just win, to be honest. That way, we'll leave it primed and ready at 10 out of 11. Specifically for, we don't want any of these, so... Well, the boss battle is coming up. Yeah, I can't go back for this. Well, that's unfortunate, but... You could remove a card, but... Since we went this way anyways, I may as well... Let's stick the owlbear in there. Attack speed by 2 is pretty good. With on armor. You know what? I really underestimated armor. I was thinking why catapacts were so good, but it's because that one armor on every single hit does so much. Move speed's already 1, so it does not matter. We just got a free iron. We have an armored owlbear. Choose 1 card to enhance. Let's see. I can make that cheaper to start with. Doesn't really matter. I can make him have more HP. Doesn't really matter. Let's get our mountain goat to be more strong. Stronger. We have not gotten a griffin yet, which is annoying me. I really want a griffin. I just don't think it's going to happen. Well, none of these cards are super important, so I think I'll just set up a little bit here. and not worry about it too much. Hopefully we get some grog generation going here. We did get one. Okay, so I want to do this. I want to play out this and draw one grog, which we're going to give our damage to Owlbear. Use our... Okay, it's not letting me. Don't know why. There we go. Kill all of those. Owlbear will get some more buffs. These are our archers. We should probably also... Back speed on the Owlbear is also very good when it has 7 attack. I could draw more cards, but I won't get anything I can afford. Yeah, no. So I think we just wait. We should be okay. Takes some time for them to get through on the bottom. Ooh, them being invulnerable is kind of annoying. However, they're only going to be doing 1 damage to the Owlbear, so he'll take barely anything. I need to get some more grog generation going. So that's what our plan is right now. So now I can do stuff like this. And the more dudes we actually play, I will draw... Oh, that's great, actually. I'm just going to draw 1. I know exactly what card I'm getting, so that's fantastic. And that gets us very close. Oh, we're going to get 1 more mana. That's fantastic. Look how efficient that is. Unfortunately, these guys are all invulnerable, but... Wow, they're actually... Oh, because he's strong, he takes 2 damage instead of 1. That's fine. Because it's 3 minus 1 from armored. But he did live because of that armored. He wouldn't have otherwise. Do I want to just play things out, I guess? The more things I play, the better it will be. We are not making as much progress as I thought we would, though. We need to get our another Eternity cask filled up. 1 more mana, that's nice. We need to play things out on the board and then use a brew. Actually, better to do this, I think. Because this will fill our hand with cat. Yeah, okay, we had to do it that way, actually. What do I want to buff? Is a good question. I guess just as much as this as I can. Place these guys down. I can get a little star if I do this. Oh wait, I won't be able to because my hand's gonna fill. Yeah, well, won't be perfect, but that actually works out pretty well. I need to kill the stuff over here quite badly. Die. Okay, now we're fine. I actually don't want my hand to be full of, or my deck to be full of regular customers, so I'm just gonna allow them to build up my hand for a second. No, it's fine, I guess. Those are some pretty strong little dudes. Okay, Owlbear does work. I also just draw. I can double draw if I want to. I don't think I need to this turn. I want to spend this. Back speed. Play these guys out. Close to my 2 more dudes, so I can actually do this. And this, I guess. 1 more, and I'll get Cask of Eternity triggered. So That will give us plenty to work with. How do I want to do this? I don't think we need the owlbear, so I'm just going to ignore it for now and just continue to buff up here. I might have buffed the enemy spider a bit. Yeah, I sure did, but whatever. I'm actually going to get some mana from this, but I don't have any slots to fill. So drawing doesn't really help, I don't think. We're about to win. Yeah. But all I have... Wait. Oh! I could have tried to build up my cask slightly higher, but it's okay. Increase number of units summoned by 1. Gain mana at the start of each turn. I mean, these are all good. I mean, all those regular customers would then be more, which is nice. Double owlbears is nice. We don't need more mana, I don't think. So let's red notice instead. Rod and Altar doesn't help us when we're not a tribal deck. Tavern's Linebreaker is okay. It's just okay. I could have this, or I could have an owlbear, you know? And usually I'd rather the owlbear, to be honest. I'm scared that if I get this card, in the hidden chapter, if they mind control it, it's just gonna melt through all of our small stuff. Although, I guess owlbear might as well. We'll have to consider that. But owlbear might be able to clean up anything else that is mind controlled. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want these. I think we're fine as it is. We gotta be careful here, adding things to our deck that don't add a lot of. I'm also being very dangerous, going for a hidden chapter battle and having less max HP, but okay. Reduce the mana of one random card to 0 for 1 turn and grant exhaust at the start of each turn. My cards becoming exhausted is kind of concerning. Because then my deck will just become very, very small. But as long as we ever have Grog generation, that wouldn't be a problem. So we could continue to get regular customers at the very least. I am very concerned. I'm concerned about our survivability here. Okay, we have to go along the bottom because we have to do this quest. We do get another chance, which is nice of them. Alright, let's just go along the bottom here. We will do the hidden quest. I promise not to get too distracted. Although we can do a little bit of lane changey shenanigans because we still have the mappa. We're gonna get 1 more mana for playing this, so we can play a lot of different things out. I think I want to do this so that he can hopefully deal with this guy. They'll eat through these a lot faster than he would. Hopefully. I don't know if I played that perfectly, but... Oh, he's stuck in place. Well, okay. I had the game slowed down. Let's play this, and... Just make them a little bit drunk. And draw 2 cards. Which is not bad. We can get behind that. Could be using my food, but I don't really feel the need to, so... These have a 1% chance every time they get hit to just blow up and kill everybody, so... we could take 20 damage to the face. Oh, I should have done this first. Well... I think I want to do this first. And now I can get 7 more thingamabobbers. Thingamabobbers, I mean this. Grog cards, there we go, that's the word. Do I want to buff these? Or I want to buff down here? I mean, I get more value buffing over here, so. That is a lot of regular customers. We will continue to do damage because of the blades. It would be better to play that. Okay. Now I've got some very strong dudes. We've almost destroyed this without causing any explosions, which is nice. We want to use as much Grog generation cards as we can this turn, so that we don't... so we're primed as best we can for the future. I'm going to draw, actually. That works. I may as well play this out. We win. We got lucky, nothing exploded. So if I skip this, I will get 22 gold, but I think I'd rather the Mental Onslaught. That is probably going to be pretty good. Against the final boss, maybe. It'll be super good against the hidden boss, actually. If they mind control our small stuff, we could just, boom, blow them all away and continue to attack. Okay, that's good. That's really good, actually. I really need to go to the store because I've got a ton of money. Do I want an assassin card? Or potentially take damage? I have no way to heal right now. An assassin card is not terrible, so I'll take it, I guess. Losing money kind of sucks, but... well, that's a pretty good opening. I do believe this is still worthwhile doing. Our cask is kind of close. What, we're one away, I should say. I think we're just gonna probably play out our hands. Could have done 4 damage to everything, but whatever. Probably won't make a difference. Probably. Alright, let's do this. And we want to play out as much of our hand as we can. Before triggering this, of course. And the more things we... the more cards we play, the more just random damage we're dealing as well, which is nice. Well, that's pretty much all I can do. No more summon slots. A bunch of small dudes is not good against area damage. So fuck. But it does work well enough. Get the owlbear out sooner rather than later, I suppose. Oh yeah, we get 2 owlbears. I forgot about that. That's pretty good. I guess I could have just done more along the top in one, huh? We're close, though. We're very close. So all I really care about, I think... well... doesn't look like we're going to get any steel generation. Or any grogs, I mean. So we're going to be sitting at 8. Actually, they took a little bit too long to kill, so... Still didn't get any grog generation. Well, okay then. Guess. Good enough. More card draw. It costs nothing to draw 2 cards. It's like Pot of Greed. Which is, you know, fantastic, so... Well, I could do this. And we'll want to summon him there, and then use this. That would be my whole hand. No little star available. Oh, they're stuck. Never mind. There's no point in doing that then. Do this. Do this. This and this. Forgot about the spiderweb. We should be okay now. I can't get 2 Grogs here, so I may as well just owlbear this. Well, that helps. We are locked and loaded though at 10 out of 11. Yeah, of course we drew a whole bunch of stuff that just fills our hand anyways. Our little... Just play out as many as I can this time, and then... Oh, actually I don't have any grog generation. What am I talking about? Well, actually I can draw it. I can draw it. There it is. I get my 1 grog. I should probably play this first. And then be like... Hello! Attack damage on you. Attack damage on you guys. Attack damage on you guys. Now there's 7 attack. And let's give them 3 attack speed. So they can just absolutely melt things. Now they're at 5 attack speed. Didn't get to play the Magic Blade first, which would have been very nice, but oh well. It would have just been a nice to have, not a need to have. He has all of his own units to heal, which is fine. Doesn't really matter to me that much. Gain 2 random grog. Attack damage, okay. Oh, I could probably... I mean, I don't really need to do 4 damage to the boss. He doesn't have any minions out. Therefore, let's just get... Wow. I guess I can do it anyways because I have the money. Nothing else, no other reason not to. What? Very easy. Okay. Still digger, more card draw. I should take the bandage for the final battle. Specifically for the hidden boss. Alright, we finally got a store. Exhaust cards will be used twice. That is very good. That is incredibly good. All of the Grog cards are exhaust. Our heal is exhaust. Our guild supports exhaust. That's very good. Let's get another heal actually. We're gonna need it in the final battle against the hidden boss. I want to remove a miner. And I think we're good to go. This kind of would have been okay. Maybe I take the Trouble Merchant. But I don't need more things in my hand, is the problem. Well, that makes Mana Stones are double as good. I think it's worth adding to the deck. Even though my deck's huge, we have so much card draw. Like, we have an insane amount of card draw on this deck. And it's all free. So... Well, I mean, these aren't going to be useful until the final boss, but, you know. Wow, I can get all the steel I could ever want. Is this true? I'm going to get an assassin placed over here. I think we just value this out, I think. I don't really see any reason to... Well, I mean, since it's gonna keep giving me draws, I may as well, right? And now I can do this. That's cool. They apply twice. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. And it adds double to my cask. Oh, yes, because it actually plays the card twice. Oh, that's amazing. Holy crap. I can go infinite! I can literally just go infinite. Okay. Well, let's see. How high can we go? Is there a limit? Is this gonna be the first one I'm gonna have to edit just like you don't have to watch me play a billion cards out here? Oh my gosh. I can actually just go infinite. Well, win or lose, this is worth showing. Look at this. What? Will I break the game if I do this? Like, will there be a point where it just, like, stack overflows? I don't know. I'm gonna start getting just, like, these, which I can't play. And kill, like, one unit at a time to get rid of them. Then I can do this. I mean, got 8 attack speed. Is that the highest it can go? Okay, 8 attack speed looks like it's the highest it can go. So those are no longer really useful to us on these guys at least. But they can absolutely get more damage. 42 damage, 103 HP. May as well. Okay, hold please. We're gonna be doing this for a little while. This is cool. Bet no one saw this coming. Hmm. 54, 193. I mean, I'm just gonna keep going. What even is this nonsense? Absolute nonsense. Okay. I mean, it's kind of, it's a little big. It's a little big. I think that's good enough, you know. Gee, I wonder if we'll win. Wonderful. Another card draw. I mean, this is more wine generation. Which clearly I guess we do not need at this point. Oh. Well then. Alright. Let's get a legendary relic. Ooh, reduce health lost by 1 whenever an ally commander loses health. That could be good. That could be good. That will definitely help in the final chapter. So that's great. I'm anticipating our success. Oh, well, I mean, that's nice. Mystic Guy? Wait, that's not Mystic Guy. What did I just pick up? It's a relic. Mystic Eye. Oh, Hawk's Eye. Oh, I just assumed we had the Mystic Eye earlier. I was wrong. Well. I guess we're not going to be doing a whole lot this turn. Let's just draw 1. Let's see. Or 2. I can get some Grog. That's nice. Let's get some steel. Well, I say some. But I really mean... Probably don't want the Owlbear to take 50% more damage. You know, just gonna put that out there. Well, I don't have any room to play any of this stuff, so we'll just go. How's it? Dude. This is amazing. This is absolute bonkers. I actually don't want this in this case. I do not want the Charming Waitress. Which is just mind-boggling. I would say no to such a card. But... I'm just gonna go infinite again, so... Maybe I should do this. Attack speed. Are these enemies? They must be. They weren't before, they are now. Okay. This is silly. We have to be very careful because we could just insta-die if we make something with a gajillion attack in the hidden chapter. But I guess we'll get there when we get there. Oh my goodness. May as well... Well, at least we've got a target for all of our less good drunk cards. This might be the slowest deck I've ever had. But it is technically, you know... I don't think it's possible to lose. I deleted. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's try and get it close to 11. We'll get it to 10 and then we'll just leave it there for next combat. 45 damage, 230 with no Beast Claw. Just unbelievable. We didn't even need the Owlbear. We just won without it. Oh, I don't want that. That's terrible. Get out of here. Oh, I don't want any of this. That's fine. Wow. Okay. Well, I can go to a shop. I can go enhance a card. You know what? I should probably just enhance the Owlbear at this point. Or maybe this. I can make these free. But I'm just gonna be playing them once anyway, so I don't think it matters. I make this enhanced, that'd be okay. Oh, I should make this. I should make the blade magic enhanced. I think that's better. So we will get a lot of value out of this card in the final battle. We might actually just be able to go infinite and kill it with just that card. Alright, let's choose a card that we don't necessarily care too much about. Owlbear? Reduces mana by 1 would be nice, actually. I'm not doing stealth, because stealth is terrifying. Ooh, this is bad. Volatile's fine, actually. And then to incentivize playing it... Actually, I don't think I need to. That's... Actually, no. This could be really good. It could save us when our stuff gets mind-controlled. So... My biggest concern with the actual hidden boss will be when it kills a unit, auto-kills a unit, and it deals the same damage to me back. That is the real terrifying bit. Okay, I need to empty my hand a little bit here, at least. I'm gonna do this, and this, and I guess this. Then we will trigger our infinite loop here. Die. I don't have... Well, I can damage those. That'll work. Back. Speeds. Oh, a billion HP. I'm killing barricades with just wine. Okay, these guys capped out on 8? Yeah, they are. So I gotta start doing attack speed over here. Make the cure. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid. But it's so great too at the same time. Oh wait, I didn't need attack speed up there, I just needed it down here. Oh, I can also hurt this too, that works. Yeah. Who needs a griffin when you can just do this? Everything's just unkillable. Just doesn't matter anymore. Everything's got max attack speed, so I can't really use those too much anymore, but we're still going infinite anyways, so it doesn't matter. Alcoholics love this one trick. Oh my god. Okay. How many do you think I need in order to just be able to say, yep, okay, I'm good to go. Can't possibly lose anymore. I almost hurt my own dudes there. Oh, these won't work to kill the boss. Well, they will if I have the... whatchamacallit? The blade up. So if I had the blades... Will I draw it? I did not draw it. Okay. Gotta just get ourselves close to... I gotta get us to 10 here. I'll get us to 10, which will be good enough for next turn. 47, 194. 27 attack, 30 attack. Oh, well that's 2 bosses immediately. Exterminated. Let me draw one. We just do 18 damage to all enemy units. They're all just dead. Can't actually use these anymore. Unless I use it on my own units, which is, I guess, possible. I need to get back up to a high number that's close. I won't have another combat, so I actually do want to go infinite here. If only so that I can... I need to get exactly 10 here. That's what I want. 6, 8, 10. Okay. And then I can just play out random shit. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Lone Wolf we do not need. That's fine. We're better off without it, actually, because of all our buffs. Set mana of all cards to 1 and gain exhaust. I don't want any of these. I actually don't want any of these. No thanks. Although the 1 mana and exhaust is... I'm not going to lose any max HP because... Clear the campaign without taking any damage. Oh, well, okay. I guess that works. I don't know if we'll have enough max HP. That's my only really concern here. Let's make this free, I think. Actually, oh, maybe I should have been making these free just so they don't hurt me in this final battle, but... That might make the difference. Alright, what's our last relic? Well, I mean, that would have been great earlier, but let's do Trumpet, I guess. Alright, hidden boss. The final boss. This is the nerfed version. We did previously beat it before it was nerfed. Before they made this checkpoints and changed some of the mechanics, but... Well, are you ready to go essentially infinite here? I want to play this, so I've got 1 here. I'm ready to go. But I need to empty my hand a little bit here. Oh, because it costs 1. That's fantastic, actually. Let's... I don't want to draw 2 cards. I think I'm just going to do this. What is he going to do as his first turn? Convert ally units within a wide range into enemy units. Hopefully he converts these ones, so I'll have to just spread it wide. I have to be careful here. How do I do this? However, if I can just kill him before he does that... Right? Then it won't matter if he converts them? We just have to do 1,000 damage, like, immediately. Then we'll be fine. We have to hurt 1 dude. So I can... Now, there is 1 danger to this, and that is, if he does convert them, they're going to be nigh unstoppable. Which is a slight concern. I'm not going to be able to kill them. I'm just not going to be able to kill them. So I guess I'm just going kind of all in on these guys killing him in the first turn. I'm actually going to do a bit of this. So I can get that HP back. I really need the attack buff ones, more than anything. So I really want these comet lines. We can get them to like 100 attack. We may just auto win. At least that's the hope. They actually hurt the one in the, like, not the front. These aren't really helping anymore because we're already max attack speed. We really just want the plus attack ones and the plus health. I really hope he does his little thing at the end of the turn. Oh shit, I may have screwed ourselves. I'm hoping he steals these ones. I really hope he steals those ones instead. Okay. That is good. Oh, it is at the end of a turn. Well, let's see how much damage we do. What's he doing? Okay, he just killed all our units, but that's fine. That's fine. Is it fine? Yes. It's fine. I need to do this very carefully. I need to draw. I need to draw Grog generation. I didn't get any Grog generation. You've got to be kidding me. Not a single card? I don't actually want to play that. That's a mistake. If he converts these, it's fine. Or if he converts these, it's fine. I'm playing it on slow motion because I don't want anything to get messed up. I could have potentially gotten that. No, I didn't have enough steel. I only had 10 steel. Okay, he's converting those. That's fine. That's fine. We can handle that. Okay, we got it. We've won, I believe. Just watch. Yeah, that's good. Now we just go in. Because we know he does this. Instant kill an ally unit with the highest attack damage. Deal damage equal to that unit's attack damage. To be very safe, we could go to 74 attack on our dudes. And then I won't insta-die. Oh my god. That is the hope. Because last time we had them... Oh, we're actually doing damage to the boss with each of these cards too. So we could actually just kill him with, in theory, just by playing out cards. We can just deal 3 damage to him at a time. Oh. Yeah. In the original version of this fight, all of these would have become 1 mana, 1 more expensive, so this would not have been doable. But since they nerfed it, this is now actually completely possible. Actually, it would have been fine. They would have been 1 mana each. I wouldn't be able to go infinite though. But my Silver Cloak would save me from that 1 damage. So it wouldn't actually be the end of the world or anything. Well, I bet you didn't expect us to just win this in like 2 turns. It's not typically what you'd... I need to just hit a single dude, please. Just 1. Okay. If he mind controls him, it doesn't matter because we'll just kill him anyways. Technically, I don't even have to end my turn here. I could just keep going infinite and kill him slowly but surely. It'll just take 5 million years. This run's already almost an hour and a half. I could get some steel. Let's just play this so we get more in our hand, I guess. We're at 63. We're almost at our cap of what I want to be at. 65. Because that way, even if he kills one of them, it won't auto-kill us. $67. We can start buffing these guys, I guess. Okay. 71. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. And we win! The stupidest build ever for the final chapter. Dude, the double exhaust. That relic is insane. Absolutely insane. I'm so sorry if you watched me play all of the cards out manually 1 by 1. But yeah, that's a fantastic... That is... I wish the final battle was different in that it summoned minions like the rest of the game. So we could actually have minion versus minion fights. Summoned units. It's very weird that it goes in the spiral like that. I've definitely seen it in the past the pathfinding for that really mess up, or they just start like ignoring each other and stuff. The AI gets all kinds of confused when some of them get converted and some of them don't, and they're all trying to go different directions in that spiral. And some are targeting units, some are trying to still target the main boss in the middle, and it gets very weird. The conversion of units, like just completely converting them from allies to enemies, is fine, I think, on paper. And probably necessary. Especially since it doesn't summon any minions of its own. Otherwise you just get super powerful, buffed up creatures, units, that will just sit there and whack him in the face till he's dead. If you can't do that. Instant kill, I think, is good, but I don't think it should hurt your ally commander at the same time. That's such a huge swing, and it means it puts a huge cap on the kind of damage you can buff your units up to safely, unless you've got protection. If you have reliable protection you can apply to your hero, then suddenly that's completely negated whatsoever. Which is fine. I mean, it's kind of encouraging you to have a mix of as many different mechanics as in your final deck as you can. Yeah. So it wants you to have some beefy units. It wants you to have a bunch of small units that can knock as fodder and get, if they get converted, it's okay. I think the checkpoints they added to the midpoint, in our case, didn't matter. And the free placement buff was absolutely necessary, because free placement decks were like horrendously bad in the original design of this fight. They could only go up to where the checkpoint is now, and that just negated that entire playstyle. But now, free placement is super useful to like cut out like 75% of the trip. Fast units would also work really well to close the gap. So if you have speed buffs, it being a longer distance does encourage those to be better. Although the rest of the game... Actually, no, that's not true. Really fast units, I do underrate. I think they're better than what I was giving them credit for. Especially if you do cav decks, then you see the real benefit of being able to cross the distance in one turn. There you go. This is the conclusion of our tale. I'll show you my deck one last time. So we got rid of 2 of the 3 miners. The Brewery Guard, and we had more card draw than we needed. I ended up not needing the bandages, but it was there as a safety measure for that final boss. Mental Onslaught didn't come in huge handy here, but it can. It can be quite key, because it's like a board wipe in the right circumstances. Blade Magic Circle is beautiful. It's wonderful. Owlbear is always good, like just always, essentially. We got some good use out of Charming Waitress. It meant we didn't have to use that. I think it's a legendary summon. Guild support is always fantastic for your steel generation, and you get a bunch of bodies on the board at the same time, which is always nice. Yeah, but the real heroes of this was the Cask of Eternity combined with the Lightcatcher Archive. That combo is just disgusting, because before I was like, yeah, it's very intelligently designed because your max hand size is 10. This requires you to play 11 cards. Well, that means you can't go infinite. But suddenly, when each of these cards activates twice, boom, you can now go infinite with it. I think that's the first truly infinite thing I've done in this game. There is the Tribal Merchant and another tribal card that you can then play both of them to pick up and get infinite mana. And then if you had something that does card draw based off of playing exhaust cards, which does exist, or just if you have like Cogwheel or something, that would also work. Yeah, that's an infinite combo, but I haven't actually done that fully. I haven't done that full combo yet. But if you did that and had Blade Magic Circle, you could kill everything in one turn, no matter what. Similar to how we just did, really. Alright, with that, I'll see you guys next time.